I'm pulling up, by the way. And this thing is super, super difficult to control. Boom! Sploosh, really. Yeah, it's really hard to control. Let's try that launch again. But I have to go from the spaceplane hangar because that was only 10 seconds. That thing went kind of fast. This thing is ridiculous. So let's launch it. Bam! Go forward, my friend, go. Because I basically want this stupid thing to get away, 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 away. No, no, up, up, up. Boop. Okay, well, that's sort of... Okay, I thought that solved my issues, and then... Well, that was a fail. And there goes everything. I say oops. Anyway, that was an experiment. It does technically fly, but it's laggy as hell, and it destroys itself. So that one's not what I was looking for, though. Ooh, the bomber. I didn't show this one off. This is for one of those, this is for one of those challenges. This is the bomber thing I made. It is entirely a plane made out of bombs. It does not fly. Well, it flies okay enough. I will show. I will show this one off. Basically, the way it works is all of the drop pods below it that have wheels on it, and all these little tanks here are all considered bombs. So it will be a bit of an interesting flight here, and it's also laggy. No, no, no. And it won't pick up or lift off until the very end of the runway. And boosh. Whoa, I flipped it. But anyway, the way it works is you then detach pieces of it. And that happens. Basically, the way it works, I'll show you in the spaceplane hangars, because it's certainly not happy with me doing it this way. Basically what happens is once you're in the air and you're over your target, this one drops, then this one, then this one, this one, this one, this one, then the one with the engine drops. Then it drops forward, boom, 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 all the way up to the front. And then you have this little rocket plane thing in the front, which, by the way, flies just fine. And this thing can land, because I've landed it before. So this thing is entirely made out of bombs, nothing else. Bombs and a rocket plane. Where? Oh yeah, long plane is long. It was too long for the runway. Too long for the fucking runway. Long plane is really, really long. What else did I have here? Long plane 2. What was long plane 2? It was shorter than Long Plane 1, and I think this one actually flies. I'm not sure. The other one's too long for the runway. This thing, I think, is just the right size. Pretty much, yeah. Because I don't know how to move it forward, because otherwise that thing could probably fly. No, no, stop. Damn it. Stupid thing, come on. This thing is not fun to control at the moment. Oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah, well, shit happens. That apparently was only 2 seconds into the flight because it was lagging so damn much. Whatever. Oh, I know where it is. I want to show you something, but it's not in here. It's in here. Load spacecraft. I think it was this one, actually. Yep, this is it. This is it. The fastest atmospheric ever made. Because, well, that's exactly what it was designed to be, which is, all it does is it lifts off, and then I cut power, let go, and spin. That's all it does. So. Go up, and then all I have to do is cue it. Let go, boom. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Let's restart this. And do it right. Which is actually just let go of the bottom. You launch the bottom, then the top goes flying nice and fast. I can go up to like 1,500 meters a second with it, so it's pretty nice. Come on, thing. Alright, ignition. Spin and whoosh. Yep, it does that. Hey, now it's not being such a pain. Yep, so from launch, this thing can go quite far. So if I put on the map, yep. And that's like basically no fuel, just enough to get off the launch pad to fall over and get up there. So that's what that does. End flight. Most G's experienced 33. This is a glitch in case you're wondering. This just spins around it, and spinning around generates more lift by using these to spin around. So it basically is really, really glitchy, but it's fun to be glitchy sometimes. Yeah, so it's been about an hour's worth of recording here. Next time I'll take suggestions. This time I just want to screw around. Maybe we'll, fly to the second Kerbal Space Center with a plane that I adore flying, which is this one. My favorite plane that I've ever made is this. It flies really well, so I enjoy flying this plane. And this thing can go like 3/4 of the way around the world, so it's like it certainly has the distance to get to the second Kerbal Space Center. Actually, you know what? I've got time. We're going to the second Kerbal Space Center, which, by the way, is directly behind us. which is fine. The best way to take this off is to use the bounce like this, generally. Boing. There we go. Alrighty. It flies pretty quick. And just trying to turn here. There, that's the way I want to go, is sort of this direction. That way. Yep. You see that little mark of the mark right there? There we go. The one that's orangey or pink, actually. It's pink in this direction. Well, the thing that's pink in this direction is the other Kerbal Space Center, so we're going to go there. This plane, as in general planes with these engines, they are good to fly up up in the atmosphere, like 12 to 14,000 meters. So that's where we're going to go. This flight actually takes a little while. It takes about half an hour, something like that. It's about a half-hour flight. So I'll show you where we are right now. We're here, and I'll show you where we're going as well. We are headed, if we're headed this direction, sort of, we're headed for like up here, I think. I think that's where it is right there. So, if you notice, we're still gaining speed, because as you go up, you gain a bit of speed, and our orbital velocity is slow as fuck, but that doesn't matter, because we're going relative to what we're going around here. So we'll climb a little bit more, and so the way this works is we're using up these 8 tanks before we use up the ones in the middle here, and then they'll drop off along with the engine on the outside, and this plane will fly quite fast, I think. I remember it flying quite fast, so yeah, like 300 or 400 meters a second. Something like that. Alrighty. We're going to start wanting to drop down our thing a little bit here, because we don't want to be going too high. Alright, 11,000. Pull up slightly. And then this is pretty much how you go the entire time, which is just sort of try to keep yourself steady. I mean, you could use MechJeb. I'm not going to use MechJeb for this flight, but you could certainly use MechJeb if you know which direction you're going and all that. So, as I said, this plane will definitely make the flight quite easily. And we've already hit 400 meters a second, and we are 4 minutes into our flight. We're at 12,000 meters. 12 kilometers, and we're still gaining speed rather quickly, which is good. So yeah, I may cut out a lot of this because it'll be ridiculously boring, but I'll talk about a few things between now and then. First being that this is being recorded before I've uploaded the moon launch, which will be tomorrow. Also, I haven't um, uploaded any of the MinMIS stuff yet. That'll be later this week or into next week. It'll be a few episodes. So this will be after that, and then anything you guys request from the MinMIS stuff. And damn, 7 fucking mails already. Probably lots of spam or something, but whatever. Anyway, so what I intend to do is, as I said, to work on what you guys send me, and screw around, try to make those things. By the way, this is sort of the angle of attack that we're headed here. Kind of sideways like so. But anyway, yeah, I'll do all that stuff, and after I'm done with screwing around with Kerbal Space Program, I think I'm going to do a short EU3 Let's Play. Not a long one, just a short one, like do one of the different scenarios. Like Revolutionary France, or one of the later things, maybe the United States. I don't know what I want to do. But if you have suggestions of which one you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll see about doing that. I might also get into Victoria 2, A House Divided. I just don't have a House Divided. I have Victoria 2 though. I'm gonna see if I can get a copy of that at some point as well. I would also need to finish Civilization 5's Let's Play, because I got to do that. I also have Majesty 2, which I would like to do. Crusader Kings 2, which I would also like to do. I've practiced that a few times, so I think I'm good on that. So I think the way it's going to work is I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish, or I'm going to do the short Let's Play of that. I'm going to finish up Civ 5 at some point too, and you know, I'll intersperse things like this once in a while. I'll definitely do Crusader Kings. It's a few hours of good fun. You know, you don't need to survive the entire game. It's not about surviving everything. It's about getting as much score as possible in as quick as time as possible. And in that game, I'll probably end up playing Ireland, because there was something funny that happened last time I played, which was my ruler got excommunicated. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to have to get myself recommunicated, and the Pope wouldn't do it unless I joined the Crusade. So I joined the Crusade for Portugal, and, well, I kicked enough ass to become ruler of Portugal, which actually was my undoing. It's what ended up destroying my family, because then my family started killing each other for the throne, and, like, the youngest daughter of somebody who had married somebody else and whatever, who was fairly far down the succession line, ended up doing that, and then her son inherited it, but it wasn't in my family, so that was the end of the game, because she got murdered too by her own husband. I mean, it was like ridiculous shit like that happened in that game. So, and I did pretty well. I had like 18 or 20,000 score, which is not bad. In case you're wondering which Irish sub-state I want to play as, the answer is Dublin, I think. I think it's Dublin anyway. So yeah, I do want to play as like Dublin, which I'll certainly see about doing in the future. I'm just looking at my games below here. I also would like to finish X3 at some point, Terran Conflict, but that one's going to take so long, and I forgot what I was doing, to be honest. I really did. I forgot what I was doing in the game a little bit, and, well, hey, we're almost done being over the water. Let's see, we just went right here, and we're headed for up here, so we've got a bit to go. Maybe I can talk the entire time, who knows. So, in X3, I did a bit of stuff, but I forgot sort of what I was doing, and I have like 8 or so episodes recorded. I'll put them up here and there, and I'll eventually finish it. I got permission from the company to do it, so it's not really that big deal, but I will do it eventually, and as always, things are donated to charity, which reminds me, this last month, August that is, we finally hit another $100 plus, which allows me to then donate it to some charity, like I did the last bit. So you can check the profile page or the main YouTube page and this like the profile description or whatever. It'll have the amount that has been donated so far. That's all through YouTube. So it's going to a good cause, and I think it's good to be able to donate the money. I don't need it. I would like it, of course. I mean, I would take the money and use it maybe for more games, but I really don't care. It's not, to me, it's not that big a deal. I got a tutoring job now while I wait for a full-time position, and it pays $30 an hour, so I'm good with that. And so anyway, other games I have down here that I might play at some point. I have EU Rome. I probably won't play that. I have Crusader Kings 1, which I probably won't play. Hearts of Iron 3, again, I probably won't play that, because unless I figure out how to really learn how to play that game, because at the moment I don't. Then I have other stupid games down there, like, of course, there's Minecraft and Tory Bash, Spore. My pirated copy of Spore, because the DRM sucks and I couldn't remember, I couldn't find out how to download the game again, because I did buy it. The thing is, I bought the game when it came out and I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I don't have like my game key anymore, because I had a different computer and things happened, so it was lost, and the DRM on it is so bad that I couldn't get it back, and so I had just pirated the stupid thing, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, and hopefully that teach them to stop doing shit like that, which is bullshit. I also have what else do I have down here? That's pretty much it. I have StarCraft 2, I think, but I haven't played that in a while because I'm not really very good at it, and I don't really want to spend so much time learning how to play the stupid game when I don't know if I'm ever really going to play it that much to begin with. So, but anyway, as it goes, my intention here is to just keep flying and flying and flying. We are now over here. We were first here, now we're here. Still, let's see, we're about a third of the way there. And this plane will get faster. And I could probably drop the drop pods now if I wanted to. I don't want to, though. I want to have the extra range. Actually, you know what? Should I or shouldn't I? That is the question. To do it or not to do it? Because I know right now I'm going pretty fast, so it's not really that big a deal. But when we get closer, I'll drop off the drop pods and run with the 5 engines to see how fast we can go. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I think I will cut until we reach about the lake, which is right before the thing. I'll drop the tanks around here and show you guys how fast we can go with this plane. And then I'll show the landing, which shouldn't be that much longer. But anyway, I think I'll cut to there because I've run out of topics to talk about. But I've got a lot of games that I would like to play and show you guys. General strategy games, and in the process, I'm learning how to program. So I would like to bring you guys a game or work on a game at some point, maybe with you guys or with the community in general. I don't know. But it would be a combo of like civilization and like Victoria or something like that. The idea being that you could create your own states using hexes with based on certain rules, and then um, have the more robust grand strategy style of game, like Victoria or like Europa Universalis, as opposed to the much more abstracted civilizations. So that was sort of my thinking there. But anyway, I will catch you guys in like 10 or 15 minutes, as long as it takes me to get there. So see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, I'm back. Here's where we are now. We are right over the edge of the mountains, and we are headed out right here. The Moonlander is on the other edge of the world, but here we are. Our Minmus lander. Here we are. We're going to drop off the drop tanks in a minute. Once we reach over water, so that they land in the water, perhaps, maybe. We're dropping a little bit here in altitude, and that I don't like. I do not want to drop in altitude too much. Let's drop our tanks, though. Boom! Dropped our tank. Oops, that was dropped our engines. I meant dropped our tanks. Oh well. Let's pull up a bit. They sounded like they exploded. Or crashed or something. Nope. There, that's one. A couple of one. Oh, there they are. They're both gone. But yeah. All right, let's do some of that. There we go. So basically, over this hill, over this ridge right here, is where we're going to land. I meant to actually just drop off the drop tanks and not this, because we could hit like 600 meters a second, but oh well. Not a big deal. We've got enough fuel, as I've mentioned, to make it there. In fact, in this configuration, we have enough fuel to make it from the other place to up here. Anyway, it's just that it's easier with the drop tanks, and you have a considerable amount of fuel. In fact, you can just go back if you want. If I did it right. But again, as I said, we're almost there. We're dropping in altitude, which is okay, but I prefer not to drop too much in altitude. At least not yet. We are getting close. This is our target. We want to get over this ridge and land. These ridges are quite high, and yeah, so gears down, or up rather. We'll put it down soon as we come in for the landing. We're going to start, I think now is a good time to start dropping in altitude. I want to wait a little longer. And this thing will be, will drop soon. This purple thing should drop so that it's like below us or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, I just know I do not want to crash into that mountain. Do not want to crash. Oh yeah, you could probably see it now. It's right up here. That's where we're going. You can sort of see the little clippings in and several little pixels here of it. Turn a little bit to the left. Pull up slightly. And that should be good. We're coming in sort of at the right angle as it is, so. "9,000 meters, pull up, pull up, pull up. Gear down, just in case. And it's time to turn off the SAS and sort of fly this a little more manually. Maybe not. But sort of just get it a little better here. 300 meters a second. Once we pass over this mountain here, is when I'm going to cut the engine, because I do not want to crash into anything, and I would like to land this, not explode. Explode. Because exploding is very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, we've just barely done this. Okay. I'm going to cut the engines. I'm going to turn off SAS. I'm going to pull this away. We could certainly make it there without any problems. I would just like to try to make it there if possible. You can see it up ahead. We've just dropped off over the little valley here. 2,000 feet, which is not really 2,000 feet, and it's also dark. It's a little hard to tell, and Wilcock is happy, but the rest of them are quite unhappy at the moment. I don't know why they're unhappy, but we're headed right for it. Maybe that's the reason. We're headed right for it. Oops. No, 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 no. Okay. Hey, stupid controls. Okay. Going nice and slow here. There's no runway here, so it doesn't really matter. But this is the second Kerbal Space Center, and I intend to land pretty damn close to it. Uh-huh. 1,500 meters. Um, 1,500 meters. Now where are we gonna go? How close are we? We're a little off. Just a little bit. No RCS, I meant over here. E, thank you. Now we're headed a little better for it. 1,200. Let's see if we can lose a little altitude. Land this thing right at the Kerbal Space Center, which is actually a little more over this way, so we're going to aim for it a little more and come in nice. And oh, I can see the ground, which is good, I suppose, or maybe not so good either at the same time, because I can barely see the ground. I mean, I know it's there, and I want to try to land close to here. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Well, that was sort of a fail landing because I did not see that giant ridge right here. That is what I hit, in case you're wondering. But yeah, I do have a plane to get here, and now I have a bunch of pieces here. But in case you're wondering, this is the second Kerbal Space Center, one here. This is the launchy thing. That's the radio tower, and that is the launch site. So, yeah, shit happened. Planes everywhere. I really wish I could. It could have been daytime. It would have been a much easier landing, and I would not have hit this ridge right here. and gone sploosh everywhere. Otherwise, I would have tried to land more in here if I'd known, or if I'd been able to see, rather. But anyway, this has been MoS. I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch me next time for building things that you wanted me to build. I'm just going to go to Space Center because I want to leave it there, and we can go look on the tracker. And you can see that there's a bunch of debris. Nope, there's not. It took it away. But basically, where we landed was right here. So our trip went... Oops, wrong way. Down to here. From here up to there. So anyway, MoS signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your comments, questions, anything, and I'll see you guys next time.